Today we are taking a look at Kurapika from Hunter x Hunter. This is the figure in the Grandista line by Banpresto. Hunter x Hunter follows Gon and other candidates as they take the Hunter exam and step into dangerous work across many regions. The series mixes adventure, strategy, and psychological tension as battles and investigations test each character's resolve. Kurapika is the last survivor of the Kurta clan, carrying the burden of the Scarlet Eyes and a vow to reclaim them. He usually presents a calm and analytical front, but his determination intensifies whenever the past of his clan is involved. Today's highlights for this figure are the focused red-eyed expression, the tailored black suit, and the chained hand pose. The focused red-eyed expression keeps his gaze sharp and serious, matching the determined side of his character. The closed mouth and angled brows reinforce that tension without feeling exaggerated. The tailored black suit uses slim lines and clear creases to suggest a formal, composed stance. The layered jacket and shirt are sculpted as separate pieces so the chest and collar area keeps a convincing sense of depth. The chained hand pose brings his ability into the sculpt by wrapping metallic rings and chains across the back of the hand. That focus on the hand gesture anchors the feeling that he is prepared to act at any moment. This channel brings you figure reviews and anime merchandise updates straight from Japan. If you enjoyed this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe. The face on this figure leans into a serious, controlled mood that suits Kurapika very well. Both eyes are wide and steady, with red irises, darker outer rings, and small pupils that keep the gaze sharp. White highlights and clean black outlines help the print stay crisp and readable from different angles. The small closed mouth and thin angled brows give him a quiet, resolved look rather than an exaggerated expression. Printing on the brows, eyes, and mouth appears tidy, so the features sit neatly on the sculpt. His hair is sculpted with many layered strands that frame the face and wrap around the head. Pointed bangs overlap across the forehead, while tapered side strands guide the silhouette down toward the jaw. At the back, stacked rows of locks follow the curve of the head, so the shape feels structured instead of blocky. The yellow hair uses a matte finish with subtle darker shading in some creases. That shading deepens the strand separation and keeps the head looking sharp even without extra ornaments. The upper body presents Kurapika in a fitted black suit that feels neat and composed. The jacket follows a slim line through the torso, with notched lapels and a hint of front buttons. Soft folds around the waist and lower hem suggest fabric resting on the body instead of a rigid shell. Underneath, a white collared shirt adds contrast, with the collar and front placket clearly separated from the jacket. Because shirt and jacket are sculpted as distinct layers, the chest and neck area gain convincing depth and shadow. The arm posing reinforces his focused attitude. One arm is bent upward in front of the chest, bringing the hand toward the face in a controlled gesture. The other arm crosses the torso to support the wrist, which makes the movement feel deliberate rather than casual. Sleeves taper toward the wrists with small folds at the elbows, keeping the suit lines clean but not stiff. At the wrist of the chain-covered hand, the cuff opens slightly so the accessories remain easy to see. Those accessories are a key accent of the upper body. Metal-looking rings sit at the bases of the fingers, with thin chains running across the back of the hand toward the wrist. The sculpt keeps the links fine yet readable, and the metallic finish stands out against the black sleeve and pale skin. A softer gloss on the jacket suggests a polished fabric, while the shirt and skin stay more matte. Together, these finishes and details express a formal figure who is calm on the surface but clearly ready to act. The lower body continues the same formal, restrained design seen above. The transition from jacket to trousers is smooth, with a clear waistband area marking the change in garments. Straight black trousers fall from the waist with long pressed creases that underline the suit style. Small folds near the knees and backs of the legs suggest gentle fabric movement without breaking the calm stance. The long, uninterrupted lines of the trousers help the whole figure read as tall and composed. One leg is set slightly forward with the knee straight, signaling a ready position rather than a neutral stance. The other leg sits a little farther back with the foot planted flat, giving the pose a stable base. This arrangement supports the concentrated upper body and hand gesture without adding dramatic motion. The weight feels evenly managed between both legs, so the figure looks prepared to move while still holding a firm posture. At the bottom, black lace up dress shoes finish the outfit with defined toe caps and low heels. A glossy finish on the shoes separates them from the matte trousers and helps the formal look feel complete. Together, the legs and shoes quietly reinforce Kurapika's controlled, serious presence instead of drawing focus away from his face and chains. This figure is approximately 27 centimeters tall. That's about 10.6 inches. For size comparison, here's a 350 milliliter can. That's about 12 ounces in the US. Overall, Curapika Grandista by Banpresto delivers a serious, composed take on the character that suits his personality very well. The head sculpt anchors the piece with focused red eyes, a clean print, and a closed mouth that avoids drama while still feeling intense. Layered hair strands frame the face and continue around the head, giving a sharp outline that reads clearly from different viewpoints. Subtle shading in the yellow hair deepens the grooves between strands without overpowering the simple color scheme. These choices keep attention fixed on the expression and allow the scarlet eyes motif to come through in a controlled way. The upper body uses the black suit and white shirt to express his formal, calculating side. Because the jacket and shirt are sculpted as separate layers, the collar and chest gain convincing depth and shadow. Small folds around the waist and elbows suggest real fabric resting on a body rather than a flat shell. The arm pose, with one hand raised in a pointing gesture and the other stabilizing the wrist, carries a feeling of restrained power. Metallic rings and chains spread across the back of the hand give a direct nod to his ability. Their brighter finish stands out against the dark sleeve and pale skin, turning that one hand into a focal point without breaking the quiet tone. The lower body supports this impression with slim, creased trousers and confident dress shoes. The stance is slightly offset, so he does not look static, yet it avoids a wild or unstable lean. Glossy shoes at the bottom of the silhouette add a small touch of polish that fits the formal outfit. Nothing in the legs or feet distracts from the upper body. Instead, they work as a grounded base for the gesture and expression. This helps the figure feel steady and purposeful from head to toe. Because of that, fans of Hunter x Hunter who like Kurapika's calm but driven side should find this version satisfying. With its focus on a sharp suit, a controlled pose, and a single strong ability motif, collectors who enjoy serious, character-driven designs over flashy effects are likely to appreciate this piece. That's it for this video. If there's any part of the figure you liked, feel free to leave a comment and share your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.